Hello everybody and welcome. In this video we're doing 2 upgrades to my brand new Tesla Cyber Beast. The first upgrade will be a screen protector here on this big 18.5-inch screen. Both the front screen and the back screen will get protectors. I found some things on Amazon. I think I'll be fine. Not sure until I try to put them on. The second item will be putting the ceramic leather shield product on the seats. I've done this on all my Teslas with excellent results, and I will do that here in the Cyber Beast. That keeps stains and things from staining the seats or anything else. And again, I've had excellent luck with that. 2 upgrades here in the Cyber Beast in this video. So let's get into it. I got to hold my breath, take my clothes off, and get rid of the dust while I put on the screen. So don't peek. I'm going to try to rig it so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So bear with me here. This will be the first upgrade. We are ready to do our install of the screen protector. The screen protector I chose was this one. This one is just one I found off Amazon. I looked through all of them, had high ratings, so this is what it is. And I can't pronounce it, but it's here at the bottom of the screen. There's 2 screen protectors, one for the center main screen and one for the rear. I'm in the Cybertruck. The air conditioning is off. It's getting hot. First thing, we go to display, and I put it in clean mode. Clean mode, of course, sets it up so that you can see any number of dust particles, fingerprints, and so on. And now I will clean it. I chose not to use the little wipes, but we're going to use my glass cleaner that I use on the car. It's ammonia free, and I'm going to use a clean microfiber cloth. I'm going to spray it onto the clean microfiber cloth, moderate the amount of cleaner. You don't need much. I choose to use this method rather than spraying it directly on the screen. Occasionally when you spray it directly on the screen, it tends to overdo it, and the screen isn't very happy when that happens. Putting a little of this cleaner on here now. Let's try this one. Just any cleaner. Yes. So we're going to clean the rough stuff off with the not so clean cloth, and with the clean cloth we're going to do a final cleaning here using the spray away product. And where do you get it? Everywhere. All the hardware stores, Walmart, you name it, it's all available. All right, so while we let the dust settle a little bit here, the next step is you take out the screen protector out of the box. Comes with instructions. It's pretty straightforward. I've done it several times. It comes with a little pack here of what's called a screen grabber. And yeah, there's the opening. The only good part about having the humidity in the car is it may let some of the dust particles settle somewhere else. Okay, in this little pack here, we have screen grabbers. Set them here. Got a little cloth to polish the screen, which we will do. And this are those wet wipes, which we're not using. This is a little plastic, actually it looks paper, and you work out any bubbles should you get them in the screen. We will set that here. Let's have a look at the screen. It's pretty clean. There's just a little bit of goop here. So let's see if we can figure out a good way to solve that. we'll take our cleaner. Clean it again till we're not seeing any of that. Got some dust still, but I expect that. Yeah, we still have some streaks here. I've done several of these, probably 4 or 5 now. Had decent luck with it. This particular brand, no. But I would bet this particular brand there's only one, and every company on Amazon buys them from them. They private label them in different fashions. So we'll see. It's looking pretty clean. Let's get the burnishing tool, which is this chamois-like thing that they give you. We'll polish up the screen here and get off any remaining residue. Okay, at this point, I will take the screen protector, and on the back it says back, and it doesn't say up, or does it? It's this way. So, and as you can see, there's dust on this. So when I pull this backing off here, hopefully any dust will be gone. We'll dry fit this, make sure that it's exactly the size we want. If you hear any cussing or swearing, please consider it just me. That's interesting. It's just inside of the size, which is what you want. You don't want it any on the outside, because what happens is you run the risk of chipping it if it's just hanging in the breeze. All right, let's make this happen. Again, it's one of those things. You do your best. Try to get any dust particles. We need to take another flashlight here. As you can see, we've got dust here. Pull this forward. See, we've got dust. Doesn't appear to be any contamination, but we've got dust. So I don't know, how does this deal with it? It doesn't. I hate this big thing because the problem with it obviously is it's so large. It contains all kinds of dust. You're kind of chasing your tail sometimes with it. All right, I think we're going to go for it. Okay, next step, carefully pull off the backing. it's staticky, so you just pull it and chuck it. Now the hard part, of course, is you want to align it here. And the way this works is you try to align it at the bottom so that it's up slightly and that it is where you want it. Seems pretty aligned across the top. If I let this go now, we can check our edges, make sure that it's pretty aligned. And as you can see, it's taken the initiative to adhere itself, you see, to the screen. Nice alignment just inside, and these are fingerprints on the outside. I think it's more or less adhered. Not going to say just like that, but I will say that it appeared to stick on fine. I'm not seeing any bubbles at this point. It's got a lot of junk on the outer part. See, it's lined right across the top, and it's all inside of the screen, so you're not going to chip it or grab it. I don't know. At this point, I think the next step, of course, is to pull the outer plastic off. So that, I think there's an outer plastic. Maybe it's the, I don't know. I'd hate to separate it. Let's clean it and see where we go with that. I know it had the one removable part. I'm not sure it has two. This may be just the glass on the outer part. Well, I'm not seeing it. But I don't see any bubbles. All right, let's see what it looks like with the monitor. Well, there you go. We've got a screen protector on, and again, I don't think, from looking at these instructions, that there is a piece of plastic on the front and the back. It appeared to be just on the rear of the screen. So it looks pretty good. Let me do this. I will take my other camera here, and I will use this, and we're going to look at the edges, other than if you ignore the dust on the outside here. All right, let's see if I can get any closer. This is not a real close-in camera, but its alignment looks pretty decent. It's pretty aligned right across the top of the monitor. Oh, it's a big monitor, as you can see. And it went on pretty nice. Well, I'm going to consider the front screen here on. It's, I don't know, it looks pretty good. It's a 9H hardness glass screen protector, so it'll help protect from scratches and things like that. All right, let's get on to the rear screen protector now and do the same thing. All right, I'm not sure on the back screen protector if there's a clean mode, so let's see if it's not only here. We'll go into screen cleaning mode. Is there one in the back? Yeah. So I have to turn screen clean mode on the front, and then I have to leave the door cocked open. Let's see if I can do that. And then get in the back. And then put it on back here. All right, let me rig the camera. Oh, it did have plastic on it. Okay. So now it doesn't. I thought it was kind of scratchy. And if we look at it, it's pretty clean. I'll muck it up now. Get away. Everybody wants to jump on my clean screen. Stop. All right, we better get to this here. All right, so this is the back, just like before. I carefully pull the screen off. It's staticky, so I chuck it. And I line this up, make sure, oh, it is squared across the bottom. So you got to make sure that it's right on, not sticking up past, and right up on the top of the screen. Oops, come on. Don't be walking off on me. Okay, it's aligned across the top and the bottom. All right, here we go. And just like that, we're on. Okay, let's do a little cleaning here. Dang. It's like I've done this before. Feel around the edges, it's perfect, not sticking over. And the little square things line up here, just like that. Man. Okay, let's see what it looks like. All right, hey, not bad, huh? It's pretty good. There you go, screen protectors installed. One in front, one in back. Very much like the R1T I did. One I used for R1T, of course, is one from Abstract Ocean. Looks like my screen protector's on. It seems to be working. The touch screen is calibrated, which means that any extra capacitance added by the screen protector has now been accomplished and tuned when it comes up out of the dark mode. All right, I'm good. At this point, we're on to the next one, and that's application of ceramic coating called Leather Shield by Glyon for all the seats and the doors and places where people touch. I've done this on the Model 3s and Ys and Rivians and Fords and all my vehicles, and it really improves the ability for resistance to staining and things like that. So let's set up and get that done. We're getting ready here now to put this on. This is called Leather Shield. It is the product I use on all my vehicles. It comes in a clear box made in USA. The Leather Shield is 50 milliliters, and it's here. It comes with chamois, it comes with an applicator, and I'll put my gloves on now, and let's get this stuff on. Here's how it's done. I take the Leather Shield, I put a chamois over the applicator, and then I put a few drops on it. Not too many, just a few. The more I put on over time, the wetter it gets. Like that. And then I start across the seats. Object is just cover all the surfaces. And there will be a couple applications. Object is, of course, apply it evenly as best you can. You get the hang of it after a little bit. I'm going to put 2 coats on the front seats and back seats, and then the rest of it probably will just get 1 coat, don't know. Object, just apply this, keep the stains from setting should you drop a bottle of pop or something on the seats. This way it tends to resist it sticking into the seat material. In the Cybertruck, as in all Teslas, due to peer pressure from vegan groups that don't like using leather, all the seats in Teslas are non-leather. But they're not Naugahyde either. They're pretty good material. They hold up very well. And I think it's been a good change, actually. While leather seats are a good bragging right, I don't think that they are all that good as far as holding up. There's more maintenance required in a leather seat. So 1 bottle of 50 milliliters should cover your car a couple times. In fact, I think I've done my Model Y or something, and I had a bunch left over, so that worked out just fine. Ventilation is required. Don't be doing it in a closed space. The product, as it dries, it gives off the agent